Welcome back to the channel, everyone. In this video, I'm going to go over my thoughts heading into this week, starting with tomorrow, November 7th. But before I get into that, like, subscribe, comment your thoughts below. It really helps out the channel. Let's get straight into it. So for the past few weeks, we have been on a roll. We have pretty much been spot on. Last week, I said I am extremely bullish, and we got exactly that. This week is going to be a little different. Normally, I tell you guys straight up that I'm either bullish or bearish, but this week, I'm a bit half and half. So heading into tomorrow, I am bullish. I know the chart looks bearish, but give me a moment. And then towards the end of the week, I might be bearish. So I'm going to give you guys another video Wednesday prior to CPI data, and we're going to see how the market looks then. But for now, let's just focus on what it's going to look like for tomorrow. So if we're looking at the SPY, it looks very bearish, right? It just looks really bearish. And the key level I want to look out for is 382. Okay, 382 for upside and 369 or 368.8 for the downside. Okay, if we break above 382, then I am going to be looking to be very bullish heading into at least Tuesday or Wednesday. So if we're going to be bullish, I'm hoping for that move, or we're hoping for that move, or you should be hoping for that move if you're bullish, of 382 break. If we break 382 break, if we get 382 break, then we're going to be right back up into this range here. We're going to be right back into this area. All right, we're going to be right back in here, and then I will be very bullish. Not only that, we'll be breaking here, we'll be stopping these guys out here, so it's going to be looking really good, and we're going to have a bunch of reasons to be bullish. So again, we're going to be looking to break here, and then we're going to be looking to enter around the break of 382. We have a lot of resistance here. If we go back, we have a lot of resistance here, and we have a trend break here, getting back into this range. Now, if we break further down, okay, which is around here, okay, around this area here at 369, 368.8, I am looking for us to go lower. Now, in the Discord group, my original target was 365, 366. And I do expect that maybe sometime this week. It doesn't have to necessarily be the beginning of this week, but I do think it's going to happen sometime this week where we see at least one more major drop. Okay. Now, it doesn't have to happen. That's fine with me. I'm okay with being wrong. But if I'm going to look to go bearish or be bearish towards the end of the week, that is the level I'm going to be looking for. 368.8, 369 break for us to break lower and go to 365. After that, I'm looking at 360, the lowest. Okay, the lowest, and it's hard for me to see it happening this week, but the lowest I'm going to be looking at is 355, 353. I don't think that's not possible for us to reach again. And as you guys can see, we do have a gap in this area here. So it's very much possible for us to see that. Will it happen this week? I can't say, but it's very possible that it could happen, being that we do have CPI data on Thursday. All right. So another reason I am bullish, in case that is not convincing enough, is that if we look at the Dow Jones, okay, looking at the Dow Jones looks very bullish. Okay, it looks extremely bullish. All right, looks very bullish. And I even put this out in the Telegram group as well, that I sent this picture and everything, and I said I'm waiting on 32,300 break. And that happened. That actually happened during this video. So that's pretty crazy that did happen. All right, so 32,300 break. And then next I'm going to be looking around this area here. Okay, 32,500, 32,700, and at the highest my target would be 33,000, which is right up here. Okay, that is the level I am looking for. So we're getting this move a lot sooner than I thought. I kind of thought we may consolidate a little bit, and we still could. I don't expect us to just fly up to 33,000 overnight, but you know, anything's possible. I'm not saying it's not, but one thing we want to look out for is this break here. Okay, we want to look out for this break here, 32,500, and next 32,700 are the levels I'm going to be looking out for a break. Okay, we want to stop these guys out of their position here. Whoever's here in this area here, as you guys can see, we have a lot of wicks, big wicks. Okay, a lot of big wicks all up here on the Dow Jones. So be on the lookout for that move. I even said in the Telegram group that I would be looking at the 15-minute or the 5-minute for entry, and that was when we were right here. And as you guys can see, we have a reversal pattern. Okay, a reversal pattern, not only a reversal pattern, but a bullish engulfing pattern. So I probably should enter some positions here if I want to trade on Forex. Okay, so if you trade on Forex, this is what I'm going to be looking for. You don't have to follow. You don't have to, do your own research. Obviously, do your own technical analysis. But these are the levels I'm going to be looking for to the upside. So that is another reason why I am bullish heading into tomorrow, is that the Dow Jones looks very, very good. Now, if that's not convincing for you as well, we can look at the dollar. Okay, the DXY. And this was another thing I put out. Okay. If you don't know, the dollar moves inverse of the market. Okay, so everything the market does, the dollar tends to do. Okay, I'm trying to show you guys. All right, so everything the dollar does, the market does the opposite. Okay, so right now the dollar is dropping. Okay, it is dropping hard. Okay, not hard, but I imagine, I believe that it's going to drop hard. And right now I am looking at around 107, 106. Okay. 107, 106, but we need to break 110. Okay, so 110 is what I'm looking for a break. Okay, again, the dollar moves inverse of the market, so as it's going down, typically the market is going up, and you can see that on the Dow Jones. I showed you guys the Dow Jones, and right now the Dow Jones is going up, and it broke a key level that I was looking at. All right, so what we need for the dollar, okay, we need to stop whoever this is. Okay, this big giant wick here, we need these guys to get stopped out, which is right around 110. Okay, 110 400, 110 500. Okay, not only that, but we have a nice little gap fill here in this area, okay, for the dollar, and I think it's going to happen. I really think it's going to happen. I'm sorry, I think you guys probably heard my phone. Sorry about that, but otherwise, as you guys can see, very key level here. A lot going on here. And I don't see it being hard for us to break this. Okay. We may get some magical unicorn news overnight. And then we break even further down. We stop this guy out, because this is a very, very huge wick right here. We start stopping this guy out. We fill this gap here. And then the market continues to go up. Okay. Or the Dow Jones. Now, the only thing that kind of may stop everything or slow things down or cause us to, kind of bounce back and forth in range until maybe CPI data or whatever is the NASDAQ. Okay, the NASDAQ does look bearish, but we are in a very tight range. Okay, very tight range. Okay, so the NASDAQ could be our determining factor on whether or not we rally or not. Okay. Or we just simply consolidate, the Dow Jones continues to go up, the dollar goes down, and then the NASDAQ just goes down and causes the market to simply consolidate and bounce back and forth. That could happen, okay? That could happen. Or it can just be a late call where the Dow Jones continues to go up, and then eventually the NASDAQ starts to catch up. Okay, so right now the NASDAQ isn't looking too strong. Right now it's looking, if I'm being honest, it looks bearish. Okay, it does look bearish. Okay, if we look at the daily, it looks bearish right now, but we do have a double bottom. Okay, we do have a double bottom here. It is the daily. It doesn't necessarily have to pick up tomorrow, but if I had to put money on it, I think the Dow Jones is going to take control of the market. I think the Dow Jones and obviously the dollar is going to be the ultimate deciding factors on the market. The Dow Jones, I feel like, is more important in this type of economy that we are in. And I really like how strong the Dow Jones has been looking lately. Okay, if I had to say it, the Dow Jones has really been the reason the market has been going up. Obviously, besides news and all that, but the Nasdaq hasn't really had a say so on whether the market goes up or not. It's kind of been boring. Tech stocks hasn't really been doing great. Tesla hasn't really been doing great. The Dow Jones has really been carrying the market on its back as far as upwards movement or any type of upwards movement. So these are the levels I am going to be looking for on the Nasdaq. If I'm going to be bullish on the Nasdaq, obviously I want these guys here to be stopped out. Okay, which is right around 11K. Okay, 11K. All right, and after that, we're looking at 11,100, and then after that we are looking at 11,300. Okay, so it's going to be very tight climb as far as the Nasdaq goes, but I think we can pull it off. All right, so that is what I'm going to be looking for heading into this week or heading into tomorrow, guys. Again, keep these levels in mind. Overall, heading into tomorrow, I am bullish, but anything can change, anything can happen. Make sure you do your own TA. If you liked everything you heard within this video, please like, subscribe, comment your thoughts below. I also have a Discord group where I give out signals, so feel free to check that out. Very small group, very chill group. You know, we do our thing, okay? But otherwise, check out the links in the description below. Until next time, guys, I will see you in the next video. Peace.